Welcome to the Gospel According to John. I'd like to talk a little bit about humility versus shame. Humility versus shame. For a lot of us, one of the biggest struggles we can have is a feeling that we are not worthy.
We can walk in terrible shame.
And maybe the shame has happened because of pain, circumstances that have occurred in our lives where we were rejected, circumstances that have happened in our lives where we were turned down, someone who was in our life and they cut ties with us, and we can feel shame. We can feel shame in the workplace, shame in relationships. Shame limits us and lets us see ourselves in a way that inhibits, limits our potential. We see ourselves in an unnatural way, in a limited way where we cannot see ourselves accomplishing the things that God's called us to do. But humility is something different. Humility is rightly seeing yourself in the context of a God who is totally and completely in control, and yet God has created you. Now, knowing that though we're capable, we're not capable enough to do anything for God's kingdom without Him. We're not capable to do anything at all in this world without the power and strength of God. Moses did great exploits in Egypt, but he was greatly humble because he obeyed, knowing that whatever he was to do was through the power of God. Jesus did not do anything except what the Father said to him. He obeyed as an example. He was greatly humble, but very powerful, unmatched. You and I, we need to have the right attitude of humility, not shame. Shame makes you look at yourself for your power and you feel unworthy, unable to face the challenges of life. But humility keeps your eyes on God and recognizes that your power is not what allows you to build God's kingdom or do the great things He's created you to do, but it is His power. And you submit to His will, you submit to His design in order for you to walk in that power, in order for you to perform the works that He's called you to do. So if He's called you to shine, you shine. If He's called you to teach, you teach. If He's called you to grow, you grow. Shame will prevent you from growing. Shame will prevent you from shining at all. It denies even the plans God has and takes on an idolatry of itself, where you determine your value is not enough to do the things God said. The Israelites died in the wilderness because of shame, fear, doubt. They didn't feel worthy. They didn't feel like they were able to step into God's promises. Judas died because he sinned and shame killed him. Peter, he sinned, but he took on the humble place of obedience and took his right stand, his rightful place as an apostle. Shame is not for you. You are not to feel shame as a believer. You are to put that down at the foot of the cross. Jesus, though people tried to shame him, He was resurrected with great glory. And so will you be. You will be resurrected with great glory if you decide, not my will, but God's will be done. For those He calls, He justifies, and those He justifies, He glorifies. So today, give up shame. Don't allow what people have said to you to determine your value. Don't allow your shortcomings to determine your value. Don't allow doubt and fear to determine your value. You are made fearfully and wonderfully by a loving God. Instead, take on and learn His plans for your life and submit to them in humility, Bow down to his authority and allow the power of God to get behind your sails and take you into the blessings that he has. These blessings will see you glorified with the Lord Jesus. Give up the shame. Take on the humility, for the humble will be exalted. The meek shall inherit the earth. Be humble and stand with God and do the great things he's called you to do in this earth. Jesus is a mighty, wonderful God and Lord. This is the gospel according to John. Bless you in Jesus' name.